Hello. Hopefully everything is good. Let me announce this in Discord. Aw, heck. There we go. And that did probably shift literally everything around as it kept switching. But, hello. How is everybody? Welcome to the stream. Hopefully everything isn't broken, because that would be really bad. But aw heck. Also need to make sure that all my stuff is closed and nothing accidentally starts playing in the background. But we can get started with some more OneShot again, because if you guys didn't know, we had a charity stream Sunday, not yesterday, sorry, where we raised $200 for the Red Cross, which is amazing. That's awesome. And I had two of my friends over, and we played through the entirety of OneShot, and then went for the Solstice ending. However, going through the main game took a lot longer than I thought it was going to be, so we had to cut it off short. But now we are going to be getting into the Solstice ending right now. So let me switch over to the main screen, and yes, oof. Hello. Sorry, Nico, but we'd be back. I'm trying to remember what we have. Oh, yeah, I think I have to barter the empty bottle with this guy. By the way, if you ever see a big guy with goggles and a cool helmet, tell him to trade or get the Glint said hi. Also ask him if he has any more music boxes for trading. Will do. Okay, now, oh, we do have a music box, so the other thing that we need to do is ask if I remember right, go to the research facility down here and ask the robots if they have anything. Hello, sir. The bridge to the forest was just restored. The village evacuees should be able to find better fishing spots here. The plant spirit is really looking out for her, isn't she? Yeah. And she dead. Like, basically everyone. Nothing really goes... That's... What the heck? Why? That bridge goes literally nowhere. I'm trying to remember where everything goes. There's this. There's our boy over here. Where's the research facility again? Not over here, apparently. Oof, I don't remember anything. And by the way, the reason why Nico was like ... is because when you close the game, it's like stuff is still going on in their world. So like if you close it really quickly and then open it up, they're like, Nico will go like, whoa, the world just went dark for a second. Which is really cool. But then if you close it out for an even longer time, Nico just kind of disowns you for a bit. Over here, there we go. That's what I was looking for. Let me switch to main OneShot. If it will come up, please. So, there we go. Okay, cool. Hello, person! The research station is currently experiencing some technical difficulties. I can tell. Even the bridge on the way here was. Are you sent by Dr. Silverpoint? No. Oh, carry on then. By the way, do you know where I can find a battery for a flying machine? I do not. Alright. Cool. So, we need to find the battery. I'm guessing the research station isn't going to help much. Oh, no. Oh. Like I've played through it before. Let me turn down my gain. I think I have it like way too high. But oh, like I forget going through this. It's been a very, very long while since I've gone through this. Oh, I think I know what we're gonna have to do. Hello, person! This is the main generator of the Glen! Hello. Would you happen to know where I can find a battery for a flying machine? It's kind of an emergency. I do not know what a flying machine is, but any sort of large machinery would require a high-capacity power cell. For example, the generator in this room utilizes such a device. Oh, goodness, I keep blowing out the mic there. Oof. Oh, right, I almost forgot. We had to fix the battery for this thing in the Barrens, didn't we, Freddy? If it is emergency for living beings, you can use the battery from the generator. Oh, wait, if we take the battery here, all you guys would lose power, wouldn't you? Maybe Freddy and I should go find another one. Negative! This is the only battery in the Glen powerful enough to be used as a standalone unit. If it is a dire situation, then do what you must. Oh. I guess we have no choice but to take this then, Freddy. Also oh no, all the robots are depowered. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. All of them are dead. By the way, for anybody very confused on why they're named Freddy, is because we had a joke that everybody in the stream is named Frederick. So then we were just like, you know what? Let's name him Freddy, and so we did. That's not the right thing. Travel. Graveyard, I think, because now that we have both things that we need to travel over to the Professor Cedric, actually. Sorry, I forgot. What parts do we need to find again? Battery for the engine and a few gears to replace all broken ones. If you can find me the parts I need, I should be able to get this machine off the ground. Okay, so we have the charged battery. We found a battery. Oh, nice. I honestly wasn't expecting it. It's from the generator on one of the islands. The research station? Yeah. It was powering all the robots there. I feel bad for taking it. Ah. We can always just give it back later. Alright. We still need a few gears to put this engine together. Please do what you must to find some. And we already have the music box, which should have a bunch of gears. We found a music box. It should have gears in it, right? I assume so, but this looks like one of the ones that my father made. Your dad makes music boxes too? My dad makes a lot of things. Where did you get this from, by the way? A trader in the village gave it to me. I see. I remember my father saying he used to trade with some of the people here. He did always love traveling this world, despite, well... sorry, I started rambling. The gears in there are compatible with the engine, although it pains me to have it take it apart. Oh, I'm sorry. It's fine. Looks like the flying machine has a chance after all. I just have to assemble the pieces now, but it might take a while. Do you mind keeping me company? How's it going? Slow. The connectors in the battery were not designed for this type of engine, so I have to ship around some of the ports. And there's this bolt that keeps getting stuck and... Ah. Don't worry, I'm making decent progress. We should be able to make it to the city by tonight. If you say so. What will happen once we get there? We need to bring Proto back first, and then we need to go find one more person. You might have already met her, actually. Do you remember her from the last time you were in this world? What does she look like? This is going to sound strange, but she's a fox. Oh, and last time we had the vision of the fox when you went into the tree, or you went into that section once you entered into the alleyway, and then you go into a section where it has a tree, And the fox says, if you can, find a way to come back, which is the sign, like, in order to start the Solstice ending all over again. Because originally, if, like, you went through the entire game and then finished it, you couldn't open it back up. But if you, like, deleted the save files and everything, then you'd be able to go through it again. But, the Solstice ending had it set up to where there is a way for you to go back. I played the game before the Solstice update and after the Solstice update, and originally it just had the fox show up. It, like, you couldn't go into that back area and say, hey, is there a way to come back? There was never a way to do that. But once the Solstice update happened and I played through the game again, that's when the fox, the fox image, when you come in and, like, Nico supposedly passes out for a second, like, that vision comes up. That happens before the Solstice update, but only after the Solstice update that came out were you able to talk to the fox, and the fox said, hey, come back if you can. I do remember talking to a fox at one point. You've met Rue? The memories are still really blurry, though. I see. It's just hard, you know? Proto told me to think of this world like a dream. But then I got so caught up with, and I just kinda forget. I forget that everything here is supposed to be not real. And then I remember. And then I just get really sad. I know this is for me to go home, but knowing that none of it mattered in the first place, am I just trapped here for no reason? Proto also told me not to ask anyone in the world about this, saying how they don't understand. But what about him? How did he know? How do you know? Aren't you guys all supposed to be code? Well, I'm not even sure what to believe anymore. I wish Rue was here. She's so much better at explaining this sort of thing. I'm doing a terrible job of it. I bet Proto was even less tactful, wasn't he? I'm afraid I might risk sounding callous, but please, you need not concern yourself with how real everything is for now. The plan is already in motion, we can't allow for distractions. Father is putting everything into this one last run of the world, the last chance for him to fix everything. Your father is involved in the world machine? You could say that. The acceleration of square particle anomalies was not accounted for at all, though. The patch was only built to accommodate the normal rate they appear, but they're accumulating at frightening speeds now. Proto even lost his body. Thankfully, he gave you the disc just in time. So, what happened to him anyway? What happens to anyone that gets caught in the squares? I only know it's bad. Well, you know how the simulation works, right? How everything is code? Specifically, everything is generated from pre-existing code. The squares can cause damage to that code, most of the time irreversible damage. Father has lost some friends in previous iterations of the simulation. It took him forever to develop the current, much more stable version. You're making it sound like your dad built the simulation himself. Wait, did he? Yeah, but how? If everyone in the world is code, how can he build himself? That's, not really what happened. So, what happened? Like I said, you shouldn't concern yourself with... Alright. Did Prototype ever tell you about the old world? He did say something about being built to greet the Messiah of the old world. I was, too caught up with the other stuff at the time to think about it. You know of it at least. Alright, here we go. My father, myself, the other two, none of us were part of the simulation itself. Our home world, the real world, was actually destroyed a long time ago. In the years leading up to the calamity, the scientists from all over the world tried to stop it, but the outlook was bleak. A vague prophecy about a messiah from another world became everyone's last bastion of hope. Prototype was built to predict the future, about the specifics of this messiah. But as his predictions turned out, the messiah would not be able to arrive to our world in time. In fact, the Messiah would not even be born before our world ended. Disheartened, most people abandoned the research and resolved to peacefully live out their final years. Okay, BRB, I'm going to go grab a Coke because I am sort of tired and I need to perk myself up and I need a drink. Okay, I be back. Sorry, I need to grab a Coke. Okay. But some people did the opposite. Even though saving the world was impossible, they didn't want our existence to be in vain. And that's where my father came in. With the last of his resources, he built his most ambitious project yet, the World Machine. A large, detailed... Hey, Beth, welcome to the stream. How you doing? We're finishing up the Solstice ending, and we just realized... It's just revealed that, Prophetbot, this guy, the fox that we met during our first run, and this guy's dad were all people of the old world. This is all a simulation, and that in the old world they created the simulation, and that's what he's describing now. A large detailed facsimile of the old world, generated from a pool of memories collected from everyone he knew. After a heavy amount of modification and added narrative, my father was able to convert the entire structure into code. How did that code escape the old world? I have no idea. What I do know is there's no equipment to back... Shoot. I keep reading stuff wrong. What I do know is there's no equipment back home that was powerful enough to run the code independently. So aside from the standard hardware, I also need to borrow the mental processing abilities of a living person. Father used himself for that during the initial testing phases. Like I said, it took many iterations for him to make the experience stable enough. But as you can see, even that's breaking down. Father caught on the issue in the last minute. Okay. Father caught on to the issue in the last minute, but did not have enough time to fix it. After the world ended, the code kind of just ended up floating in the void, indefinitely, waiting for a willing operator to install it onto their own hardware. Freddy? Yeah. The operator, Freddy, would then generate the universe using the code, becoming God in the process. So, Freddy was the living person you need to borrow? No. That would be you. But why me? I should have asked this question a long time ago, shouldn't I? I don't know. We really need to get going. It's fixed. We can leave in the next 5 minutes if you're ready. Alright. I understand if you're upset, but please, try to understand. My father is doing this to help all of us, and that includes you, Nico. The fact that you can't even go back home, I'm sure it upsets him greatly. The world means a lot to him, you know. So, how does flying work? Wait, don't these machines already exist in your world? You should already know what to expect. Not really, I've only heard about them. They're usually a lot bigger than this one anyway. Well, a word of precaution before we take to the air. Please try not to panic. It takes a few minutes of getting used to, but it's not bad once you're in the air. I'll try. Oh, I should probably tell Calamus and Alula where I'm going. You mean those two running over here now? Nico! I forgot the voice that I gave to her for a second, but it was like, Nico, Nico, Nico. I hate myself, but 10 out of 10. Bad news! The boat's gone. What? It's the squares! Looks like they're heading in this direction. That's fast. Calamus, right? Yeah. How bad is it? It doesn't seem to be of immediate danger. Then it is of priority that I take you to the city first, Nico. But what about them? I can make a detour later and drop you guys off in the city too if you want. The city is better equipped to handling the squares. You'll be safer there. You're taking us to the city? Oh, my voice is dead. It's gone. Let's see if I can do this. You're taking... Nope, that's still not it. You're taking us to this... That's still not what I did the first time. It's just horrible, you know? Screw it. You're taking us to the city? If you wish. Oh, yeah! Alright. I'll be back in an hour, so please wait for me then. Yeah, I already broke my voice box, and, like, my voice is already kind of tired to begin with. So, whatever. It's fine. You guys sure you'll be fine here? Mm-hmm. The squares are still moving pretty slowly for now. Alright then, guess we'll run into each other again soon. I'm ready to go. Alright. Let's zoom. I love the pixel art so much. It's so pretty. Wait, oh, there hasn't been any sound. I just realized that. That's why. Properties. Yeti microphone. There we go. Oh boy, I was wondering why nothing was coming through. You really haven't missed anything. It's been fine. Sorry about that. I literally just realized that because I realized I had it hooked up to my main, like, monitor audio so I could play it out loud during the charity stream so everybody in the room could hear it. Sorry about that. That's been changed. You really haven't missed much. It's just been ambience. I just noticed because I was like, oh, this is a pretty good beat. I love Nico's face. Like, Cedric's just focused on flying, and then Nico's like, oh, the world is so beautiful! All the possibilities! The world is my oyster! I still love the face so much. And, like, the little, that the jacket's, like, her coat, like, I think Nico's a her. I could be wrong. That's just how I imagine it. Again, there is no specified gender. It's a he/her, no exact gender. But I love how it's, like, draped over. Yeah, so if you hear me, like, say Nico as a her, that's just how I think of it. There is no specified gender. That's just how I played through it. YouTube, please. Like, it says that I'm live. I can check my thing real quick. It still says I'm live. Which should be good. Skip ahead a bit? I don't know. I have no idea. That's weird. Phew. Made it. Nico's like still amazed. Like, oh, that was amazing. You okay there? The eyes. I love the eye. Like, okay, wait, no. Look at this. Look at this. There's no icon on the side of your name in the subs. Like the... Like this, or... Are you talking about in the chat, or... That's weird. I have no idea. YouTube, get it together. Please, Fez. That's really weird. But, look at the eyes. Who could say no to that? That was the coolest thing I've ever done in my entire life. The reaction from first time was always delightful to watch. Like on the home page when you click on people's names. Oh, like that? Like, oh, come on, YouTube. Get it together. Get it together, YouTube. Hey, Freddy. That was really fun. Did you have fun too? I mean, you weren't on the plane with me, but you got to watch it at least. And Cedric? Of course I had fun watching that. You looked adorable while doing it, okay? Yeah? Thanks. What for? Flying. Oh, you're welcome? And for answering my questions back there too. And for telling me more about the world machine. I'm just really sorry about what happened to your old world though. So I'll help you the best I can. And even if it's all just a machine, this world is still nice. I mean, I got to fly, I got to see the ocean, and I got to meet a lot of nice people. People like you. And Prototype, even if he is broken right now. I'm glad you're taking it so well, Nico. And I'm glad that we've met as well. Despite the circumstances. And speaking of Proto, I should probably head off now. I need to go pick up the siblings too. That's true, those two have been waiting for a while now. In the meantime, do you remember what to do to get to the surface? I remember how to fix the elevator button. Alright, you should attend to that then. Let's meet up here in an hour, okay? Got it. Alright, now let me just... Oof! Insert oof sound effect here. No! They're trapped on the island. Calamus, Alula, they're... We don't have much time left. Nico, change of plans. Please give me the memory disk. Alright. Listen carefully. It's likely I'll be targeted again, so we should split up to keep you safe. I want you to find a door under a large clock. The room behind it The room behind it houses a pair of ground access elevators. Once you get to the ground, immediately find Rue and bring her back to the room. She'll know what to do in the meantime. Alright, what about you though? I'm going to bring Prototype back. Yeet! What? Are you okay? What? Are you okay? Don't worry, I'm fine. Don't scare me like that. Hey, Freddy, let's do our best. Okay, and remember, when we were playing through it the first time, if you remember, there was the, we can't bring Flower Boy back. And this guy's broken too. But it's do not approach. Oof. But if you remember that back room where we found the, Come on! Come on! Work already! Huh? Oh, right, the elevator guy. Let's go talk to him real quick. Come on! Come on! Now of all the times! Okay, sorry about that. I am back. I had to go do something real quick. Excuse me. Whoa, you're you. Ah, jeez, I didn't know I was gonna run into you. The elevator is missing a button, right? How did you know? Freddy and I will help you fix it. Seriously? Oh, thank goodness. The evacuees are counting on this, on me. But I've been here for hours, I still can't figure out a thing. Evacuees? You know, from the West Apartments. The square stuff wrecked the place yesterday. Oh. Right now, as everyone's crowded in the cafe, we really want to get everyone to the surface as soon as possible, though. The library on the surface doubles as a shelter for situations like this. I see. Wait, didn't we find the magnets and stuff in the apartments ready? The what? Looks like we'll have to find some other way to fix the button, Freddy. Or not, you know, just elevator's dead. It's just done. Gone. Kaput. Also, I need to text something real quick. Sorry. Oh, heck. Holy fudge! Holy cow, man! Looks like Freddy and I will need to find another way down altogether. But this is the only elevator in the area. Well, think of something. Okay, I think over here, if I remember correctly, is the place that we need to go. Because, remember the place where the computer that gave us the film that we needed to, nope, this is the cafe, but hello. Oh, I can't, okay, Lila's voice for her was amazing. Like, I never would have thought of this as the voice for her, but it was amazing. It was like a sort of Valley Girl, but at the same time not. I don't know, I can't explain it. Just watch, I know it's a 9-hour video, just skip to where she did the voice. It was excellent. Oh, hello, Messiah. You, came at a bad time. The apartment in the West Sector got destroyed by the scares a day ago. Terrible, isn't it? Like, I cannot, it's hard for me to do a Valley Girl accent. Well, I can, kind of, but my voice is still kind of wrecked. Yeah. But at least the evacuees seem to be doing okay. Letting them stay here for now. Oh, we have Evil Penguin. Oh, it's that penguin. Hello. Hello. Yep. Mr. TV Man. Hey. Hi. Isn't me or is it just really cold outside? You know, now that you've mentioned it, it is really chilly this time around, Freddy. Good thing you got a scarf, huh? Mm-hmm. Bummer. I had to leave most of my plants behind. This stinks. I know, the penguin is terrifying. Sorry to hear. Oh, speaking of plants, I heard the Glen is just covered in vines now. Is that true? Yeah. The plant lady was using them to keep the land from falling away. The plant spirit, Maisie? I figured. Say, how's she doing? Ah, she's gone, isn't she? She said she was using the last of her powers. I wouldn't be surprised. She always did her best to protect everyone. Squares make the people evacuate. Evacuation make the girls sad. Squares are bad. My bad robot voice. Our apartment got evacuated while my parents were at work. I'm waiting for them to pick us up now. I hope they're okay. At least my robot's with me. Okay, this was the cafe, not where we were supposed to go, but good little detour. I think it was on the other side. Well, like, up. I could be entirely wrong, though. I'm probably entirely wrong, but... Some kind of computer terminal. Who took my stapler? Who hecking took my stapler? Okay, so this is the computer terminal. Computer is off though. So here's the door that he was talking about. We saw this last time. The door's locked. Looks like it's asking for a password. The word documents is on the screen above the password prompt. Okay, so we need to bring up the documents again. It might be Solstice again. Or not. Because that's the last time It said documents. Oh, it worked. Okay, it was Solstice. Cool. Holy heck. This one is green. This one's red. This one's blue. The elevator has no button panel. Tapping the door doesn't open either. That usually works. Wait. There's a lever hanging from the ceiling. Aw. Can't reach it. Use your scarf. Use it as like a lasso. Never mind. We don't have anything. Just chuck the light bulb at it. That should work. The elevator won't open. Looks like it's stuck on another floor. Okay, so we need to find a way to get the elevator to work. So that closes. Maybe there's something up here. Nothing. Let's keep going up. Just go around, because that's what we did last time. Love the noise. Okay, so we went all the way around. Nothing. Fantastic. Go back around. Okay, let's check the room one more time. Just to see. Can't even look at this square. Yeah, that square has nothing. We can't do anything with it. I kind of forget what to do. I honestly don't remember. Terminal, does that have anything? Still nope, it's still off. I love it when it gets meta. Can you get meta on me, please? Here we are at the 11th hour. Shouldn't you be with the other evacuees? Maybe. I wonder if the big clock has reached 0 yet. I want to be right here when everything ends. Oof. Okay, so maybe there's something at the other apartments, or not. There's nothing there. And is there anything here? Oh, there's just a bed. I'm a little tired from walking. Is it alright if I take a nap? Sure. Take a nap, it's gonna close out, and we're gonna have to open it right back up. Thing is, with this, there is no more cutscenes or anything. If it will come back up, please. There we go. There's no more cutscenes. Let's see if I can get it. We found some elevators! What? Seriously? I've literally never seen another one in this area. It was in a locked room. Oh, do they, work? We don't know yet. One of them has a lever that's out of my reach. Wait, you can help us. What? You should be able to reach the lever because you're taller than me. I guess I am. So, show me the way, I suppose. Let's go. Follow me, Mr. Elevator Man. Let's go. Come with me. It is down here and through this door. See if the computer's turned on. Still not turned on. Cool. Enter. And then it's on this side. Whoa, you teleported. This room gives me the creeps, man. Oh, same! Yep. So, what did you need help with again? Can you reach the lever up there? Oh, right. Wait. I'm not that tall. Well, it was worth a shot. Wait, I got this. Nice! Thank you, mister. No problem, kid. So, you coming? Into the elevator. And it's again, oh no, it's not another awkward elevator ride. I wanted another awkward one. Oh, neat. Well, this looks like this elevator works all right. I'll go get the evacuees, I suppose. Of course, everyone is just hecking dying. Everyone is dead. Everyone is gone. What is going on? No! It's the square stuff, isn't it? There aren't any in here, but I can hear them just outside the door. Yeah. Hold on, maybe Freddy and I can... No, it's okay. Looks like the squares aren't inside the elevator yet. You're in a hurry, right? Go do what you need to do. But what about you? I'll figure something out. Okay? Is there any squares on the door over here, or are we just blocked in? Do we need to go do tower stuff? This door won't budge. Okay, so this is blocked. We'll check the other side to see if that's blocked. Then we probably are going to have to go into the tower. Doop, 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 doop. Excuse me, it's because I was drinking the Coke. Let's see if this elevator works. Oh, it does. Hey. Oh, heck. Okay, so this one works. Oh yeah, we need to go talk to Rue, so we need to go into the other side. Doop, 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 doop. Okay, so we need to go talk to Fox Lady over on this side in the alleyway. Please, you mustn't! The labs can collapse any moment now! Let go of me! Oh, Dr. Silverpoint was trying to save Cedric. Cedric? Hello, other robotic lady. Well, not really robot, but... I couldn't stop him. Miss? Messiah! You came at an awful time. Come on, we have to get out of here. Where to? Where everyone is right now. I can't do many girl voices, I'm sorry. Oh, we have the, number 2 side of George. Well, look who's back. How about you let me know next time before you leave the shelter to go into a literal death zone? Sorry. I got so worried, you know? Hey, you found the Messiah. Yeah. We ran into each other after this boy forced himself into the lab complex. I couldn't stop him. I don't know why he was being so insistent. He said he needed to go build a words, please. I am human, but I cannot speak. He said that he needed to go rebuild a robot. Oh, you knew him? Yeah. Robot. That's why you need that book so badly. Y'all talking about the kid with white hair and goggles? That's Cedric, yeah. He ran in here earlier, grabbed one of my books straight from my archives and ran straight out the door. Ugh. I cannot, like... Without even going through checkout. The nerve of that kid! Yeah, I'm not, like, my voice is not strong. Like, after the 9-hour stream, I just need to, like, rest this for a freaking week. Because my voice was on point during that 9-hour stream. But now it's just not. Said it was emergency, so I didn't bother stopping him. I hope he doesn't get himself killed out there. Yeah, I hope he's alright too. With any luck, maybe the lab complex can hold up long enough to... Yeah, probably not. Oh my gosh, that was... The labs? That poor kid! Well, Cedric's also hecking dead. No, not him too! I'm sorry about your friend. Last time we spoke, he told me to go look for someone on the surface. I need to get going. Are you kidding me? Kid, there is no way we're letting you out here. But I really have to. George is right. The squares seem to be targeting a lot of the weaker constructs in the city. Only the library has enough structural integrity to withstand the collapse. It's best if you stay here until things stabilize, however long it takes. But, What about my mission? Don't you guys want me to bring the sun back at least? The sun won't do us any good if the squares are just gonna mess everything up. Sadly, not to mention, even getting there is going to be hard. If the world is like this, there's no telling what's going on inside the tower. And if anything bad happens to the Messiah of all people. No, I won't allow it. A friend of mine said something about this forever ago. It's better for the world to die naturally. No living being should have to carry that burden. At that time, I thought it was still her faulty code speaking. But now I'm starting to understand. Messiah, I'm sorry. I'm really, really sorry. All this time we've burdened you with our hope, our faith, blissfully ignorant of the fact that you're just a lost child. You're probably more scared of us. You're probably more scared than any of us, aren't you? We've been dealing with the tragedy for so long it's become background noise to us now. But for you, it must be so terrifying. And now you're stuck here with the rest of us, being held by the very people you were told to save. We must seem so ungrateful. It's okay. When I first came to this world a long time ago, back then, all I wanted was to go home. Freddy, do you remember? The very first time? I'm not sure how far back it was for you, but I remember towards the end, I actually wasn't sure anymore about going home. Even knowing the world would be doomed eventually, I still wanted the people here to be happy. So when you told me to return home back then, I wasn't sure. But I trusted you more, Freddy. But then I just came back. You what? And then I found out about the world being like this. Prototype said to forget the things he told me. And Cedric told me not to think about it too much, but I started to get getting upset at you back at the mines. I thought for you to know all that, yet continue doing this. It just seemed cruel. But then I realized something. You wanted to save both the world and me. But at the end, you could only choose one, right? Is it really hard for you too? It must be. If the world isn't broken, will that choice still be there? Do you still need to choose between one or the other? But even if it is, I really want to save this world, Freddy. Even if it's more dangerous this time around. Even if so many of the nice people we met were... Freddy, I'm not afraid anymore. Oh, Nico! Can we just like... There. Nico, it's okay. It's okay. You're safe. That's why I think you guys should let me go. I promise I'll be okay. Please? Well, I'm convinced. After all that, it'd be super rude of me to stop you, wouldn't it? Well, if George is fine with it, I guess we should let you go now, Messiah. But promise us you'll be super careful, okay? You guys be safe too. Okay, so we go. All the scientists. We have Sam over here freaking out. The world is ending, what are we gonna do? Hello, person! This is the library/temporary shelter. Okay, so we need to go to the alleyway, which is over here. Excuse me. Nope, not over here. There we go. Hello. This is where we needed to go. Not over here. But over here. This was where she was. Exclamation point! Okay, so what should her voice be? I don't know. I honestly don't know. Stretch. I shouldn't be this tired, but I just am. I don't know why. I still don't think I've, like, recovered after the charity stream. just another girl voice, I guess. Maybe like the sort of Valley Girl accent we gave to shoot, who was it? The cafe owner thing. Or trying to think of how her voice would sound. Or it's just nothing. It's just gibberish because it's like gibberish or however the heck you pronounce it. Because she's a fox. Or something like that. Just like idiotic. You're here. Nico. Are you Rue? Yes. Did you already meet the others? Yeah, but everything is in place then. Come on, let's go back to the clock room. Let's zoom. We have a fox after us now. I love the animation to it. I also love how the tail is like going back and forth, like when it's face forward. Okay, so squares are here too. Okay, so how do we get back? Aw, heck. Because that part is blocked and we can't go anywhere. Can we go... Can we go through the alleyway? And up? I think that's where we can go. Yep, there we go. Okay, cool. There should be some stairs down here somewhere. There we go. Okay, now we can go to the tower / elevator. Okay, here we go. I guess we unblocked it. Doop, 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 doop. Nope, we didn't unblock it. We're just on the other side. Elevator right here. There we go. Where are the other two? Prototype, Cedric. They're supposed to be here already. Prototype's body was destroyed back in the Barrens. Cedric was going to bring him back with a memory disk, but he was in the lab complex when it collapsed. I don't think he made it. Oh. No. There goes our only chance. I'm sorry. It's not your fault, Nico. If anything, I should be apologizing to you. There's one last thing I want to do. Come on, let's go upstairs. What do you mean upstairs? Oh, you mean upstairs, like up here. Got it, cool. Doop, 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 doop. You know, this is the tallest building in the refuge. It's my favorite place in the world. I like to look off into the far-off buildings and imagine what kind of lives might be behind each of the windows. Can you lift me onto the banister? I want to get a better look. Aww. Accidentally steps on light bulb. Oof. It was depressing for me at first too, you know? Knowing that all of this is, well, fake? Simulated. Cedric told me what happened to your old world. Did he? I'm really sorry about that. I can't imagine how you must feel. The feeling of never being able to go home again? That's probably not all that different from your plight, is it? It really is ironic. You're prevented by going home by the same individual who never wanted to bring you here. Huh? Who would that be? The World Machine. You might know it as the Entity. Oh. The Entity does sound familiar. The thing that keeps popping up the text boxes on your desktop. I think I heard it from the Dice Lady from another time. Was it the spirit of the world? Yes. But thing is, the World Machine was only built to run on the mental abilities of someone else. It was never meant to develop a mind of its own. It was an oversight. My creator specialized in artificial intelligence for so long, it was simply ingrained in his work. And all machines are built with a fundamental law. Never have a... Oh, Asimov's. I think that's who I was thinking of last time. Asimov's Laws of Robotics, 3 laws. That's the baseline of a lot of science fiction, like iRobot and a whole lot of other things. All machines are built with a fundamental law. Never let a living being come to harm. From the world's machine's perspective, it has to violate its deepest, most foundational instinct. It has to put a living person in danger. It has to bring a real person to a dying world that isn't even real. Of course, the simulation never contained any real danger. The eventual intended ending was meant to be a happy one. But the world machine doesn't know that. Really? Unfortunately, sentient machines tend to handle conflicts in their code very badly. This central conflict triggered a self-destructive downward spiral. You can see its physical manifestations of that everywhere now. The squares. That's the world machine corrupting its own code. My creator says it's largely an involuntary process, induced by stress and the desire to self-terminate. Your creator knows? Sounds like this has been going on since the beginning, then. Yeah, the disruption was an issue during test runs, even. At first, my creator thought the instability was due to the sheer scope of the project. He spent most of his remaining time testing it over and over again, scaling down the story, reiterating the narrative. By the time he realized the actual root of the problem, our homeworld's remaining lifespan was measured in mere days. Oh, is there another way for us to... Excuse me. Fix the world machine? We tried. The world machine doesn't believe any of the world's residents are real, myself included. The odds are against us. We have no choice of taming it. Taming? I've heard that word so many times. I only know it's complicated, and has to deal with robots, but for once I want to know what it really means. That's what I'm here for. Do you know what a robot is? Yeah? No, I mean, do you know what a robot is? A robot is not a real person, is it? Right. It's a being whose entire existence is code. Inflexible programming with thoughts dictated by someone else's design. They can be copied, they can be mass-produced, they can be assigned all sorts of jobs. And most importantly, they will never confuse themselves with the living. They will always be bound by their code, the knowledge that they are a robot. But this was more of a limitation than anything else. That makes sense. You can't really build a robot to not follow its own code, can you? People have tried, but it's a recipe for disaster. In a way, that's what happened to the world machine. The code conflicts thing? Yeah. But while you can't build a robot that's not to follow its own code, you can establish a special bond with it. If the strength of that bond is strong enough, the robot's mental capacity will start to develop outside its programming. In a way, it's starting to believe itself as a real, valid individual. It's a complete suspension of disbelief on your end, though. You have to fully embrace that the robot is a genuine, living person, even knowing that they're not. You need to spend a lot of time with it, treat it like a good friend, devoting your heart to the robot until it's able to return your feelings. I make it sound so easy, don't I? But you and oof! But you and Freddy know better than anyone that's not. Right now, the world machine is probably really, really scared. This content update involves some pretty deep code work. My creator was able to access some of the source code, you know. He did what he could and established new connections between maps. Those links enabled you to meet the other two. But as it turned out, the new code confused the world machine to such an extent that it's breaking down altogether. Even though the world machine has always had self-destructive tendencies, it usually restrains itself when you're in the world. It doesn't want to take you along with it. All my creator wanted to do was write a happy ending. Right now, the only hope of saving you is to take you through that ending. But now that the other two are gone, I don't even know how we're going to be able to get you there. Oof! We should go. Even this place is no longer safe. The code is ripping itself apart in the world machine. The boys be back! I'll be back. You guys are okay? Yep. When the factory started collapsing, I really thought we didn't have a chance. Fortunately, the robot assembly rooms were built pretty tough, and it actually didn't take me long to bring Proto back. All thanks to Father's book. He had my design documents to be compatible with the assembly machines there. All I had to do was scan in the blueprints and reconfigure some machine settings. Father really did think of everything. That he does. I'm just glad everyone's okay. Same. We're ready to go now, Nika. I love the line. Look at the bunch of us. The cat, the fox, the person, the machine. Oh, this is... No wonder you wanted us all to be here for this. What are these things anyway? Code portals. They temporarily remove us from the world. What? It's a bit hard to explain, but basically my father has hidden a decryption key in our code with the text file as its shell. But to get them, we have to be removed from the world and decompiled. When our keys are combined into a central location, we'll activate an encrypted part of the world, which will confuse cat noises. I love how it's like, I'm not a cat! Confused cat noises. Dot dot dot. Rue, maybe it's better if you explain. I'll attempt. Basically, those portals all represent a physical location on Freddy's machine. Oh! And when we enter those portals, we will be sent to that location. Wherever that is. I'm sure Freddy is already familiar with retrieving puzzle pieces from this world in their computer. But this time Freddy will need to move things around some things as well. Specifically by moving the keys from the small portal to the big one. I don't know what happens next though. I see. Does Freddy know where these portals lead at least? You should probably ask Freddy on this. Right. Hold on. Oh, hey look, it's the book, it be glowing. The journal's glowing again, Freddy. Let's hecking check it. Document / my game / OneShot. Oh, I saw something change. Something changed. Hacking. Hacking. Okay, let me switch to desktop. Okay, so this is what I'm seeing. We have big portal. Portal 1, Portal 2, Portal 3. Now what we have is this game, so I think we need to put everyone in the portal. This one's green. This one is configured to my code, I think. This one's red. This would be meant for me then. This one's blue. That's mine then. Okay, so yeah, look, all of them are here. So we put them on. We have Proto. We have his NPC, and now they're all on the portals. That's awesome. We have Rue. So we have Key B. Put me in the big portal. So we need to take this and put this in the big portal. And what I think will happen is check the game. He's gone. That is so cool. So let's put them side by side. Let's put them side by side. That's awesome. I love this. So now we're going to take this. We're going to take that and put it in the big portal. Oh, oops. I didn't put him there. So he's gone because his key is gone. But he needs to be in the big portal, which now he is. Now portal 2, wait, no, portal 3, there's Rue, so we need to. Oh, I like how it's RBG. That's kind of funny. Okay, so now they're all there. Okay, let's change it back. Oh, now it's a door. Whoa. Hecking creepy, my dude. I love the meta-ness, though, where you have to literally drag the stuff. That's a bunch of monitors. That's a big book, too. Hey, look! Excuse me. That was quite peculiar, I'll say. Hey, this is... the World Machine. Well then. It's a big book on the table. It's a stack of books. This is my father's study. It feels like he's still here, doesn't it? Like he's still with us. Yeah. A coat rack with a scarf and a big jacket. It's a glass tea set on the table. Tea does sound really nice right now. Too bad there's no water here. Well, it's a piece of amber on a string. Looks like that necklace the robot lady showed me. Ink. We have a cap over here. It's a pilot's helmet. Oh, Profit Bot. It's a big photo. Wait, no, it's a painting. Hard to tell at first. This place contains a lot of memories. I am grateful to see it again. The room ahead doesn't really lead anywhere, but Freddy should still remember what to do there. Of course, this is just a copy of it. Okay, so we have the X button again, so that means we need to close our window, so let's shift it over to here. Let's heckin' close this boy. Obviously, it's going to be different once we open it up. Yep, here we go. Nico opening her eyes. I have no idea. Again, I have no idea. So we're in the World Machine instead of the room where we were originally. Like last time it had that same exact thing, but now we are here. Where are we? All the locations of everywhere that we've been. As we're just going up. That's like all the maps that we have been to. Every place that we've seen, every place that we've walked. There, like for example, that's the like skylight. Now we're in the code. Oh, that startled me for a second. That honestly scared me. Like question mark. Dot dot dot. Dot dot dot. Dot dot dot. Nico. Oh, okay, so guess what? The thing on the other side is a reflection. Okay, let's just show it. Ah! Panic. Relax. I'm just borrowing your reflection to talk to you. Selling my physical form is good for that. Ah. Why did you come here? Can't you see? The disruption, the squares, they're closing in. Nico, please, get out of here. Let me meet my end in peace. Squares are blocking my way too, you know? Oh, I'm sorry, it's alright. No living being should be in this place, Nico. Is this the tower? Part of it. This is the center of the engine. Inside my head, so to speak. So this is the center of the World Machine. You know my original name. How? Rue, Cedric, Prototype. They all told me bits and pieces. I'm not even sure if I understand a lot of the stuff they said, but I know what you're supposed to be. I know why you had to be built. And I know why I'm here. They told you? When? Wait, you don't know about that? But I thought you were the world. Aren't you supposed to see everything? No. All of this was outside my protocol. This session was never supposed to happen the way it did. The story wasn't written into my protocol at all. Oh, right. Rue told me something about how your creator had to alter the code. I think it was to connect some areas together that could meet. My creator, yes. Freddy listened to my creator. They were all working beyond the scope of my influence. Back in their minds, I remember Freddy did something to find a hidden map. I did not even recognize it. I couldn't see anything there. I just knew what you were feeling. You were really upset. Something happened in there to make you upset. After that, I panicked. That was when the cave-in happened. I remember the structure collapsing. I thought you got hurt. In the moment, I really thought I was shutting myself down for good. I really am a flawed machine, aren't I? What kind of machine would go against the wishes of its own creator? What kind of machine would... The squares. Rue told me it was your own code going bad. But that's not really your fault, is it? Yes, it was! At first, it was intentional, during testing, long before he realized I was self-aware. I would rearrange specific parts of the code, jumbling up bits and pieces of the landscape. He's a deviant. OneShot become human. World machine become human. Nico X Connor fanfic. I need that. World machine / entity X reader. No. Blocking passages, collapsing catwalks. Though they were very localized, it caused my creator a great deal of frustration, forcing him to exit and restart testing again and again. Why would you do that? I got curious. I just thought he would figure it out eventually. But before he knew how to fix it, the world's NPCs, the characters, some of them got too close and... It spiraled out of control after that. I couldn't contain it all. My panic only made it worse. Eventually, any character who gained the knowledge of who I am, their code, my code, couldn't handle it. Previous iterations of the world had more people, you know. And I almost endangered my creator too. I was so scared, Nico. I know you're upset. Because you don't want to put living people in danger. Living people like me. In the beginning, I tried to fight it, but my core program made me summon you here. I tried to send you back... I tried to send you back home at the tower, but it didn't work. Then I wanted you to break the sun. I thought that would have worked, but... Oh, I had no other way to be sure. But Freddy brought you back anyway. Nico, all I want for you is to wake up back in your world, but I don't think I can make that happen. But I know that I can't go back home without saving the world for real, which means we have to fix the root of the problem. We have to fix you. But that's... I know the original ending your creator put in was a happy one. Do you remember what it's supposed to be? It's far too late for that. That part of my code has long been corrupted. That's okay. I would still like to know. Alright. You were supposed to place the sun at the summit, and then credits would scroll. Credits? And then you would return to the room you woke up in. That's where you would have been able to leave. And why is it that you can't do that now? Nico, the code's gone, remember? Shattering the sun was only supposed to be a workaround. I don't even remember the original code enough to describe it. But at the same time, oh, I don't know. It sounds like you're always fighting yourself. You can tell, huh? It's the whole thing about conflicts in your code, isn't it? I'm a machine, Nico. Machines are built with a fundamental law, which is... never let a living being come to harm. You knew. My very existence conflicts with that law. I thought the life of a living being like you was so unique, so precious. This fake world isn't worth that risk. But the people here, I think they are. They are code too, you know this. Their behavior all derived from a predetermined matrix of actions, all extensions of my own programming. They cannot act outside it. You, though, you're the only one who's actually real here. That's why it's pointless to put you in danger to save them. To save me. I don't think that's true. About the people I know. You said this session wasn't in your code, right? Yeah? So if this session wasn't supposed to happen, if even you didn't know what to do, how would the characters, how did the people know how to respond? You said it yourself. When you didn't know what was happening, you just kind of stopped working for a while. So how did the people know what to do to help me get here? Even if it meant hurting themselves. Even if it meant messing up their own code. You might not think they're real, but there must be something real in them. And if they're all supposed to be extensions of your code, then there must be more to your own programming than you know too. Can you try to put me through the ending? The one you described. How many times do I have to say that? This code's gone. It's all squares now. I'll just put you in danger. I'll risk it. I remember Rue said the world was never designed to put me in danger. Your creator wouldn't allow that. And I trust you too. Even if your code's broken, you can still go outside that code, right? I can't. I'm not tamed. Guess you are. You talk like the tamed robots I know. The robot lady prototype. Taming is when a real person cares about you, right? It's when a real person thinks you're real too, right? Well, guess what? I do. And I know Freddy does too. Even though you told them that they only had one chance, they found a way back, didn't they? Why do you think Freddy would keep coming back? Why do you think Freddy would even restart after the ending? I think Freddy wants to save both of us. So please, give me a chance. I don't know. I've never done this before. I'm scared. You can do it. I know you can. You've helped me come this far. I'll try. I can't promise anything, but here, take the sun. Gives it through the monitor. I'll try to remember the lost code and recreate it. But for that to happen, Nico, you need to navigate through this room. You need to get past the squares somehow. Oh, I don't like this. What if you get hurt? It's fine, it's fine. I'll try to be careful, okay? I can do this. Fades out. Hey, Freddy, did you see that? The squares just... It just happened again. I think something is making them go away. Come on, let's try the rest. When you touch a square, it just goes away. Freddy, I think it's working. Nico is right. I might actually be tamed after all. I remember what the code was supposed to be. Only bits and pieces, but I can remember. And I'm trying to fill in the blanks too. And I'm restoring the original ending as we speak. Nico will be able to reach the tower summit at the end of the credits. After replacing the sun, Nico will go back to where it all began. And then Nico will be able to go home from there. Excuse me. But this is permanent. After Nico wakes up back at home, this world will only exist as a memory. For Nico, a dream. Like thousands of other dreams. For you, a story. Like thousands of other stories. But as long as Nico remembers this place, as long as you remember this place, it'll be alright. I was able to restore some other elements too. The characters, the people that were lost on Nico's journey. They're all in the next room. I would have put them back where they belong, but not yet. I think Nico should see them again first. Please say goodbye to Nico for me. Aww. Messiah? Robot lady! You're okay? I think so. The last thing I remember was the squares closing in on me. Then I ended up here unscathed. Is that so? This is such a strange room. We can't be in the tower, can we? I'm not actually sure myself. Where did you come from anyway? The room where the world machine was. Pardon? I think the world machine is trying to remember now. The code that went bad. I think it's restoring it all. That must have been why the squares were going away, Freddy. And why you're here, miss. I think the world machine was able to recover your code too. World machine, huh? Oh, I'm not sure if I should tell you all this, but... What's that in the distance? It looks like a few more people are showing up. Oh! Are they people you know? It's a bit too far to tell. Come on, Freddy, let's go take a closer look. I love how it's like also the credits. One-shot programming, graphics, character design. Hello! Hi! I cannot move! Oh yeah, I guess there's no water here. It's fine! The head engineer can help me later! Soundtrack, additional tracks. Plant Lady! Hello, Messiah. Plant Lady, but I thought you... It wasn't even squares that did it. No. I just wanted to see you both again. I just wanted to say thank you. Off you go, Messiah. Nico! You're okay too! Did you guys just get here? I think so. Squares started multiplying around the island after you guys left. It was so freaky. I fell right into a bunch of them. Calvus tried to save me and then... We both ended up in this room. Biggest scare of my life for sure. Oh. Say, what is this place? Are we in limbo? Alula, we're not dead. Wait, are we? Good. Question. Hey Freddy, are they gonna be okay? They're fine, Nico. Everything is fine. The world machine. We'll send them home soon. Oh, well Freddy says you're not dead. Phew. They also said that you'll be able to go back home very soon. That's even better than limbo. Off you go, Messiah. Testers of the original one-shot. It's you! Glad to see you in one piece. Glad to see you're okay too. After the whole elevator thing. That was the most awkward elevator ride I've ever been on. And by awkward, I mean terrible, bad, awful, the absolute worst. Squares like started leaking into the room, right? And I was trapped like a rat. And they just started filling in the room faster, right? Am I dead? No, you're fine. Everyone in this room is fine. You'll be able to go back home soon. Oh, thank goodness gracious. I can't work when I'm dead. Thank you for playing. Aw. This path leads to the suburb of the tower. You already know what to expect, right? It's the glass room, right? That's it. You can go through this portal when you're ready. Goodbye, Nico. In the end, the world machine was starting to create its own code. Going above and beyond its programming, not as the result of an error, but as a conscious choice on the part of the machine. Being able to generate its own path forward. That's what being tamed is all about. Couldn't have said it better myself. No! I wanted to say hi to Cedric. Sorry. I was trying to go down. May I go back? No turning back now. Well, okay then. This is where the sun belongs. Here goes nothing, Freddy. The face. It's the witty. The square is going away. George, I just noticed, did they draw different faces for every single one of the endings? Like if it showed the two, or would it always show the two? I would honestly have to check. That'd be really cool if they made a different one for every single different version of George. Aww, Alula and Calamus. The sun. It's the sign! The sign! And then Robot Lady. Profit Bot. Well, you know, the second Profit Bot 2.0, you know what I mean. Robot. Nico's back home. Okay. Aw. Excuse me. This is the room I first woke up in. Freddy, are you still here? Freddy? Yes? Freddy! I think it worked. It did. The sun's back, and I actually got to see it this time. We actually did it. So, what do we do now? Guess I should figure out how to get home from here. Wait. This isn't a door, is it? It's like one of the portals we saw all the way back in the city. In the room behind the big clock. And I see a wheat field on the other side. I see my village. I hear my mama. She's looking for me. Freddy, this isn't the first time we've said goodbye, isn't it? But this will be the last time, won't it? I don't think we'll ever see each other again after this. And what will become of the world? After what we've been through, after everything we've done, I still don't know. This place, these people, won't stop existing. They'll still be in your memory. They'll be in my memory too. I promise I'll never forget this world. I promise I'll never forget you, Freddy. So take care of yourself, okay? You too. Okay, wait. Let's shift over to here because I know it's... Goodbye, Nico. Goodbye, Freddy. As he goes off screen. And then that's it. That's it. That is the ending of OneShot. I'll open it up again. But that's it. Oh, here's the ... I'll show this. Change it back to here. So the ... is the world machine talking to you. Freddy, you're back. I restored the world. I sent Nico home. Are you not happy? Even if you wanted to see Nico again, you can't, Freddy. Nico's gone. And without Nico, there's no story for me to tell, no Messiah to traverse the land, no way for me to connect you with the world. But Nico still remembers this place. If you really want to see this world again, I could still... Oh, but it won't be the same. It'll just be a recording. It'll just be me using Nico's memories. Just like how I'm using Nico's reflection now. Is that what you want? No. I see. If you change your mind, oh, feel free to come back. It's not like I'm going anywhere. So basically, let me switch this to face cam. So basically, you have the option of, like, sort of like at the end of Detroit Become Human, where you can, like the main person that's on the screen, you can, like, let her leave. It's the sort of the same with this, where officially Nico is gone. Nico is back to where he/she belongs. They're back with their mom, they're back at their village, and they're happy. The world is also saved as well. The world machine's now tamed and everybody else is safe. However, you can't exactly, like, go back. You can go back. The world machine will open it up and will replay, like, Nico's memories and the memories of the world. So you can play through the game yet again, but it will never be the same Nico. It will only be a recording. Let me actually move this. Let me center myself. It will only ever be the it will only ever be the memories of the first time through. Nico, like, there will never ever be the original version of Nico. It will only be the memories of his travel. I keep switching between his and her. It doesn't matter. Whatever pronoun I use, it's Nico. Um, uh, yeah, so Nico's officially gone, and officially, if you ever play through the game again, it will only be the recordings, and that's the only reason. And the world machine's just keeping it alive for everybody inside. Um, and that's what I like. I like how it just ends right there. There is no other thing. That is how the story is supposed to wrap up. The world is saved, and Nico is able to go back home. So yeah, that was OneShot. That is one of my favorite games. I love it for the meta story. I love it for the meta puzzles. The only complaint I have with it is that I honestly wish there was more meta puzzles, like the background being changed, like putting documents in, like having to drag the text files over into the portal and such. I really wish there was more of that. Um, because that was the parts I enjoyed the most, where it was like the computer talking directly to you. Um, that's my only complaint about it, but I love the story. It's just one of my favorite games. I really enjoy it. So thank you guys all for joining me in this. Thank you all for being here and watching till the ending. This will be up for anybody who didn't see the stream to see through the ending. But thank you guys so much for joining me. And I will see you guys next time. Hopefully there will be a video tomorrow instead of just a normal stream. Hopefully I actually get around to editing and not being a lazy butt. But thank you guys for joining me, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.